Let's talk about identity today. Since we are born, we are told to be something, right? Like, who are you? What do you want to become when you grow up? Right? What's your identity? And it takes a very long period of time to build this something that you are trained to build. So at the age of 3, I remember very clearly that I was watching this television with my uncle, and my uncle told me there was this television show on where this pilot, he was a fighter pilot. And then there was a whole ceremony of his retirement. There was a lot of praise being given to him. And my uncle really complimented him, looked up to him. And it made me say that, okay, this is what I want to do when I grow up. I want to be a pilot. But honestly, as I grew up, like the path that I have taken today is entirely opposite of anything I could even think of. If you had told me at 15 that this is where you will end up, I would be like, is this even a field? Like, does this exist, what I do for work? Really, people do that? I wouldn't know. But here, what I am today, I would even not call this my identity. And this is the beautiful topic that we are on today, of identity. Who are we, right? Because all our lives, we have been pushed into building something, give ourselves a name. Who are you, right? How do you define yourself? This is just a conditioning, nothing more. So now for a second, let's take this conditioning off. Let's take this mask that we have learned to put on ourselves a little off, right? Let me just sit now. Am I something? Because every time there is an I, there is I am, a separate, there is division. And in division, there is only end. There is no existing and awareness in being in division. In division, there is disease. In division, there is separateness. And that's not our true nature. That's not our true identity. So a very beautiful example this book that I've been reading gives, that when you feel too engulfed, too enmeshed into this world, you can use the 4 elements, right? You can use fire, water, air, and earth, and you can sense and center yourself. You can find your center. You can be the watcher, the witness, the one beyond. And that is our true identity. Because let me tell you very clearly, no matter who out there has defined themselves with one identity, I am this, I am that, they have given themselves an image, a position, a bank balance, right, a tag, this is who I am. None of that truly is being understood by the soul. Because you are not that. You are not that. You are not that. Those are just attributes assigned to the ego, assigned to the image, but none of that is you. So let's take an example of these 4 elements and using them to actually center yourself, right? Let's use fire. A lot of people do this meditation often, that they light up a candle and they look into it, right? They look at the burning candle. They look at the light. They just keep looking at it. And the more you focus there comes a point when you forget who is here and you are only a witness. You forget the story in the background, whatever runs in the background. I have this problem today. I have this solution to my problem, and there is another problem already. I'm going to forget all of this. And what stays is the witness. This act of witnessing. There's a candle, it burns, there is light, and I'm one with it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful activity to center oneself, to actually truly know that this is me, one with the entirety of everything. Not a separate image, not a separate name that I have assigned to myself, not a separate bank balance that somehow brings the ego pride. None of that. None of that. No relationship, no bond, no tag, no name. This I is non-existent because it is not separated. It is a witness, just witnessing all the elements that it itself is made up of. Second activity of water. What we do here is we hear a sound. of the passing stream. Could be any water body, and you just hear it. You look into it, you hear it, right? And you try. After a while, you will notice again that you are again one with the water. You are not separate. You don't know who you are. You don't know your problems today. You don't know about the solutions. There are not 10 tabs open in your head and ongoing, telling you that this is you, this is you, this is what you need to do. And you are once again at your true center. And every time a thought comes, what you can do, you pick something up, a leaf, a grass or something, right? And you just throw it in the water. Come back to the water. Come back to the water. Come back to the water, find your center. Now the third element let's use as air, right? Again, a very beautiful element. Here is where I want you to be at a height, right? So can't go on a cliff right now, but anything that helps you hang, right? Helps you hang and be off a little distance from earth, right? To feel the hanging, to feel the air over there, and you just be there. And you feel the wind passing you. You just feel that. You become one with it. Another great centering technique. If you're using earth, nothing would be better than a beach or a grass, like a literal playground, a park, sand, beach. And you just stand there and you let everything hit you. You just ground yourself. You just stay there and you just stay and you just feel the earth on your skin. That's all your job is, right? And every time the focus shifts somewhere else, you bring it back to the senses and you just feel it again. So everything that we are talking about here, we are simply helping you understand who you are. This is identity. Identity is not a label that you put to your name. This is my name. I was born here. These were my parents, right? This is my spouse. These are my children. This is my qualification. These qualifications that we hang up on the wall and proudly carry throughout life, right? This bank balance, this tag of how much money I make, and we proudly put it next to our name and we carry it throughout our lives, right? And we think that this is what is my identity. This is what I have built. But all those things are actually building you. You have not built them. They are here to build you, to help you see who you are. And again, we have two paths from here. We can either slow down and see, oh, this is shaping me, right? I'm not shaping it. This is shaping me. Or we can run away. Again, proudly walking by the earth, telling everybody, hey, I have done this. This is what I have. See, this is my identity.